Good morning, my little angels. I hope you're ready for a new week and some new learning, and I hope we have fun with our math lesson today. It won't be a long lesson, a little shorter than usual. Let's get started. You can see it's called Locating Negative Numbers on a Number Line, and you've seen negative numbers before when we've used the thermometer, right? If it goes down below 0 and gets very cold, it would be negative 5 degrees. That would also be called 5 below 0. So you've seen it before. We're going to draw today a horizontal number line like this. And that's how we usually see number lines, but we do see them in thermometers as well. I put arrows on the ends to show that that number line goes on forever in both directions. Not like a line segment. Remember that a line segment does not go on forever. It's a piece of a line. We're going to divide our line now into different smaller segments, and we're going to mark them with numbers. We're going to draw a line right in the middle here, a little tick mark in the middle, and we're going to write 0. And that's where we're going to start. Now, to the right of the 0, that's where our numbers are going to go up. So we're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And notice I tried to make the spaces between my numbers the same size. They're not exactly the same, but I tried to be as close as I can. These numbers to the right of the 0 have a special name. They're called positive numbers. Positive. And they are the numbers that we say when we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Now, if we go down below 0, and we count backwards from 0, we're going to count -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. And notice that a negative number is used, we use a little minus sign to show that it's a negative number. Negative means less than 0 or below 0. And here they are, negative. So if I said, how much is 0 minus 2, you would have to go back 1, 2, and you'd find out that 0 minus 2 is actually a negative number, -2. So what we're going to do with our number line, with the positive and negative numbers, is we're going to learn how to label some points on the number line with letters of the alphabet. We're going to use capital letters of the alphabet. Let's put a point at +2. Putting a point means draw a dot right on the number line at +2. And let's label it with the letter M. Remember we use capital letters? There we go. We put the letter M right above the point on +2. Now let's do another one. Put a point at -1. Here's -1. So we're going to draw our point there and label it W. So right above -1, we put the letter W. Let's do another one. Put a point at 0. Here it is. And label it I. So we write capital I. We'll do one more. Put a point at -3 and label it S. Right there, -3. So boys and girls, that's all we have to learn today that's new. But there's something very interesting about number lines. If we were to go on forever and ever in the positive direction on the number line, what do you think the highest number we could write on the number line would be? Well, since we can keep going on forever and ever, there really isn't a highest number. But we represent that by writing this symbol. It looks like an 8 written sideways. And some of you might know what that number is. It's called, this symbol is called infinity. Infinity. And infinity is the idea that numbers can go on and on forever and ever. We can keep counting, and numbers can keep going forever. So it's pretty cool that it can, isn't it? Okay, let's just review what we learned last week quickly on the next page. with learning about how to divide numbers that end with 0 by a single digit number. Let's just do 2 problems and show how to check them. Let's do 120 divided by 3. Remember that we can't divide 1 divided by 3. If we only have one piece of candy, we can't make groups of 3. So we're going to include the next number, the next digit, next to the 1 and make it 12. 12 candies can be divided into groups of 3. So we're thinking, what times 3 is 12? 4, you're right. 4 times 3 is 12. Now remember, we have to bring up the 0 because it's really not 12 divided by 3, but 120 divided by 3. Now remember, we check our answer by multiplying our quotient, which is our answer to the division problem, times the number we divided by. 40 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0, and 4 times 3 is 12. And we see, yay, I got the right number that I started with in the box. And now we know we're correct. Let's do one more. Let's do a 2-digit number, 80, divided by 4. If we look at 8 divided by 4, we can do that. So we say to ourselves, how many times 4 is 8? What times 4 is 8? 2 times 4 is 8. Then we bring up our 0 and we write 20. Now we multiply our quotient, our answer, 20, times the number we divided by to see if we get the same number we started with in the box. 0 times 4, 0. 4 times 2, 8. Yes, it is the number we got in the box. So just a quick review, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy your math today and doing your lessons and your facts, and you're having a great day. Bye, boys and girls. See you tomorrow.